In this video we are going to talk about the differentiation versus integration. I have already drawn this sketch of a small company, and it has got some overall managers or owners. Then there are three divisions, and you can see the functions of different divisions. So let's begin with what this company makes. So here it produces, let's say, cars. So cars. Then here is some furniture, and here are some vegetables. You can see right over now what is the difference here, and it is very strange that it is producing vegetables along with furniture and cars. So here we begin with the notion of differentiation, so that it is not that different to or not that difference requiring for a company to create cars and furniture. So here the differentiation will be low. So here it is low, but here and also between cars division and vegetables division, it is going to be very high, because growing and harvesting vegetables, it's very different from manufacturing cars or furniture. So here the differentiation is high. And what it is going to mean for the integration. At first, it is important to define what the integration is, and it is defined that it is the process of coordinating. So integration integration is process of of coordinating tasks or functions. And you can see I'm going to more and more general terms. So functions, divisions, or organizations, so that depending on our differentiation, we can also draw this differentiation for our functions. So here it can be low, here it can be high, so that where will be the integration high? Well, it will be high, or it will be necessary to be high where the differentiation is high. So here the integration needs to be high. I will change the color to the golden one. So here it needs to be high, here it needs to be low. And you can see we are coordinating, so that there needs to be some similarities, or the communication needs to be good between the divisions, and hence the cars and the furniture production are not that different. So the communication between them is easy, and I do not need any special mechanism to integrate them. But between the furniture and the vegetables there are big differences, so I will need some advanced communication or trade mechanism to work this relationship. And I have already mentioned mechanism. So mechanism for integrating the different divisions, functions, or organizations. And I will there are many of them, but I will introduce just several ones. And the most basic one is hierarchy of authority. So hierarchy of authority. And this is very simple, and we have already talked about this in a previous video. When there is some ranking, so you as an employee are responsible to your division manager, and he is responsible to overall manager. And then on the other hand, the information that came from me as an employee right over here. So there was this flow of information. Then the manager uh, can apply or use this knowledge for a vegetables division, which is very different, because he has got the important or the necessary overview of all the divisions, so it can continue this way. And then the division manager decides, okay, this is the right person who will need this information. And you can see how this information flew over the company and got to the right person. What was the problem here? Maybe it can take a long time. It takes some time until I am able to contact my division manager. My overall manager may be very busy, so it will take 3 days, and then another day. So there was a lot of time delay. But there is another way how we can solve these problems, and it can be direct contact. So direct contact. And this is especially applicable for higher functions, or we can say here will be another company for let's say our competitor or our supplier. So here will be our supplier, and that there are another functions or another employees, and we need to create some direct contact to let this information flows. But we will not do that between all the employees, as there are thousands of them, but we will make them this direct contact and support this direct contact among our higher functions. So maybe we can do it among our division managers. So here will be some direct contact, and here it will be also, so that the managers maybe can meet every Monday to have a coffee and share the information, what is new, and this can be very useful for them. And this is again a very basic method, but to move to some more complicated one, we can talk about the task forces. So task forces, and this is very interesting, at least for me. So that you would take let's say one employee from all these divisions. So here would be one member of our task force, here would be another member and another one, and then they would be grouped together. So they would be grouped this way, and they would create some task force which would be responsible for solving some problem. And to have a nice overview over the situation, the manager can go to this process also. So manager will go down and he will be the member of our task force also, so that when the solution of one problem is touching all the functions in the company, we will try to involve in the decision making some people or employees from all the parts of the company, so that all the necessary information which are required to make a right decision will be involved. So this was the notion of differentiation, how it is created within the company, and that the company has to solve it through the integration of communication. And I have also showed you some mechanism how the companies are solving this. So hopefully see you later.